Hey guys and gals, this is the final part of my Gamecube collection. We have finally reached the end. I'm here to talk about the last games I have, so here we go. First game I have here is called Darkened Skye. This is a game that was sponsored by Skittles. I'm not even kidding. In fact, you play as this girl and, you know, that involves the power of Skittles. Pretty obscure GameCube game, and I don't know a whole hell of a lot of people who know about it. Unfortunately, I don't have the original cover art. This is printed, but I do have the disc. I don't have the manual either. But I actually saw online that this is apparently a really rare game now. But it's definitely an interesting experience for sure. If you could find it. Yeah, there's the disc. Darkened Skye. Whoever thought there would be a game out there where you would have Skittles being a huge part of the story of a game. Very weird. Red Faction 2. Haven't really played this one too much, but from what I hear, it's like the only Red Faction game on the GameCube. I wish the first one was on the GameCube, but what can you do? It's a pretty decent shooter, you know, game. There's the manual and the disc art. I never played any other Red Factions, Red Faction 3 or whatever, but I'll probably get that one day. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Crazy Taxi. I love this game. In fact, I'm pretty sure everyone out there has probably played this at least once. Hold on. Sorry about that. Anyway, you basically play as this taxi. You pick up people and drop off people. This is where the Simpsons Road Rage got their idea for a game came from. This was originally on the arcade, and then it became a video game on the Dreamcast. But yeah, this is the best version in my opinion. And I haven't played Crazy Taxi 2. If anyone has, feel free to fill me in on how good it is or not. But yeah, it's the manual and the disc. Played this a lot of my cousins. Fun times. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. One of the few games that requires the Donkey Kong bongos, which I do have, and I'll probably show in a video. You know, one of these days, but not a lot of people really got into this one, you know. I could understand why, you know, it's a venture game using bongos, but in fact people like to consider this the third Donkey Konga, but it's not really music related, but it's different. I'll give him that. By the way, I don't have Donkey Konga 1 or 2, but I'll get them one day. There's the manual. I think there's some art. Yeah, there's some art right there. And there's the disc. Pretty interesting game. I recommend it. Monster House. A lot of people didn't even know there was a Monster House game. There was. I showed this in a collection update not that long ago. I haven't played it yet, but it looks really, really fun, you know. I may have seen like probably 2 commercials for it, and then it just never really came, like, not a lot of people remembered it, but yeah, I'll definitely do a playthrough of this one day. Here's the disc and the manual. But yeah, I love the movie Monster House. I wish we got a sequel, but what can you do? Freestyle Metal X. Very, very cool skateboard, motorcycle game on the GameCube. Have really cool, awesome songs. You got really cool tracks. It's awesome. It's definitely an underrated GameCube game in my opinion. Here's the manual and the disc. It was made by Midway Sports, which I don't even remember how many games they actually made in that label, but yeah, it's a good one. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. People hate this game, people love it. I'm in the middle. I do think it's a really good game. In fact, I actually remember playing this game like when I was like 6. My cousin's place years ago. But I feel like it's kind of limited on what you can actually do, especially with the fatalities. But it's not bad, and it's worth it for the end if you beat the game. Or it might be unlocked in the beginning. I can't remember. It's been so long, but you get the Edema music video by Edema, Immortal. That's how I discovered Edema. Great new metal band. There's the booklet and there's the disc. Definitely worth it if you find it, though. It's good. This, in my opinion, is much, much better. Mortal Kombat Deception on the GameCube. I got this for Christmas last year, and I love it. This isn't the original cover art, but it's still really good. You know, I bought it, the cover art, from a guy on eBay and the case, and it looks pretty professional, I gotta say. Colors are a little bright, but yeah. If I ever find an original case, you know, that'd be cool. But this is really cool too. There's the disc, which I got. That's what I got for Christmas on itself, and the manual I got on eBay. So I do have technically a complete version, I guess. But yeah, I love this game so much. Honestly, it's probably my favorite Mortal Kombat game ever. You know, a lot of fun stuff you could do. A lot of fun times. I also played this at my cousin's house. Yeah, definitely a very good game. Geist for the GameCube. You possess people and you mind control people. It's sort of like a Second Sight on the GameCube, but a little more dark, if that makes sense. And a lot more sinister. I remember seeing this cover a lot when I was a kid, but I never bought the game or played it, but it's fun. No manual, but there is the disc art. Not a lot of people remember it. Wonder why. I think it may have been a popular thing at the time, but I don't remember it too much, but yeah. Here's the third TAC game on the GameCube, TAC The Great Juju Challenge. I played this game, I rented this game at Blockbuster years ago on the PS2, and I got about less than halfway through it, and then I returned it. But from what I remember playing, it was really fun. Basically, it's this whole contest, you know, you play and you have your buddy right there. Locke, that's his name, yeah, Locke. And you have all sorts of funny moments. It's pretty good. I don't have the one day I'll complete it, but I don't have the fourth one. I remember seeing commercials for this too. One of these days, but yeah, there's the manual and the disc, but one of these days I'll get the fourth one on the PS2, but I heard that one's not the greatest, but it's alright. I'll get it. Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. I'm not a huge fan of Metal Gear Solid, and I played this like a little bit, but it's not too bad. You know, it's basically, from what I've heard, like a remake of like the first game that was on the PlayStation 1 on the GameCube. I don't know how that game was. Feel free to leave me in the comments how it is. But leave it in the comments how it is. But there's the disc 1 and 2. I don't have the manual, but it's a rare game. This goes for like $70 online. I got first a little less than that, but it's still good. I'll beat it one day. Remember when I said that I didn't have the third Monkey Ball, Super Monkey Ball game? Well, now I do. I bought it like last week or something. This is Super Monkey Ball Adventure. I have not played it, but I've heard this one is probably the hardest of them all. And that's saying a lot, because the first two are really tough. Especially the first one. But yeah. They're very good. I'll play it one day and let you guys know how it is. There's the manual and the disc. And I don't think there's any more Monkey Balls after this on the GameCube. There might be, but I have to look into that. Alright, here's the last game. Here we go. It's the Legend of Zelda promotional disc. It has... This is a really good disc. It was included as a pre-order for Wind Waker at the time. But it has Zelda 1, 2, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. And as you saw earlier in another video, I own Ocarina of Time on a separate disc. I don't understand why they, you know, re-released it on its own when it's on this collection. That doesn't make sense to me. But whatever. And it has a playable demo of Wind Waker. But yeah, probably the most expensive game I ever bought on the GameCube. But yeah, there's the disc and there's the manual. If you're a Zelda fan and you gotta have the old Zelda games, and if you can hunt this down, buy it. It's worth it. Definitely. My friend told me about this collection, I just had to get it. So yeah. Anyway, that's my entire GameCube collection right there. Well, right there, as you can see. Thank you all so much for watching. I know there's a lot of parts, but you know, thank you for sticking with me and hearing my opinions, and I'll see you in the next video. My collection will probably be PlayStation 1 games next, so see ya.